Glad you made it back here for the second video at One Day at a Time. We're reading through this book, Daily Reflections, where it's AA leaders and a AA member giving reflection each day. Today is March 9th. The first video consisted of what the title went, surrendering self-will, and what the AA leader had to say. And there's pure neglect being taught as they taught you to believe in whatever God you can understand. And God isn't a God whatever God you can understand. There's only one God, and that's been proven throughout history, where all these religions that believed in many gods has been disproved, where there's been proven that there's one God that controls everything. So review your own history before you go falling after this neglect that's being taught by the AA leaders. And to hear more about what details, you're gonna have to review that first video. So I encourage everyone to go back and do that now, before you watch this video. So let's move on to what the A member has to say. No matter how much one wishes to try, exactly how can one turn his own will and his own life over to the care of whatever God he thinks there is? Some more than neglect, whatever God he thinks there is. All right. In my life search for the answer to this question, I became aware of the wisdom with which it is written that this is a two-part step. Okay, there is no wisdom that's associated with God in heaven that's saying that it's right that you can choose any God that you want, and it's right that whatever God he thinks there is, because like I said, all that multiple gods or whatever God you decide has been disproved already. And that's why they hide these in these secret societies and these backgrounds, such as you got your leaders in these 12-step and AA programs do, as they've already spoke previously in the video. So you have to check out other videos where these AA leaders talk about their being brilliant minds and superior to everyone, and they never denounced how they lord themselves over everyone. And we're just supposed to be forceful, powerless, and submit to their negligence. So now moving on to what rest of it says. I can see many times where I should have died or at least been injured during my previous style of living, and it never happened. Someone or something was looking after me. I just believe my life has always been in God's care. He alone controls the number of days I will be granted until physical death. Well, that has been the devil watching over you, because the devil wants you to continue your wickedness ways, and that's why he continues to keep you safe in your wicked lifestyle, just like the court system and the state is being protected by the devil, court practice ways. So moving on, rest it says. The matter of will, self-will, or God's will. Don't know whose will it is, but we're going to talk about will like we know. All right. It's a more difficult part of the step for me. It is only when I have experienced enough emotional pain through failed attempts to fix myself and I become willing to surrender to God's will for my life. Surrender is like the calm after the storm. When my will is in line with God's will for me, there is a peace within.